What is up guys, Fahad Legend back here, and today we are going to be playing Cuphead. But this time we are now in World 3. If you guys do not remember, in the last video we have beaten World 2 or Inkwell 2. So I came back just to like refresh your memory a bit. So remember, we beat like we beat the bosses. We beat like Wally Warbles, this boss, and the mausoleum and all that. But now it's time for World 3. But you see, I'm not going to do the entire World 3 actually. I'm only going to do like only 3 bosses because it's gonna take a really long time to beat that, like to beat the whole Inkwell 3. So, since there is 7 bosses in Inkwell 3, not like the first 2 worlds where there was only 5, I'm going to be doing the entire, well, not the entire, but like, actually wait, yeah, the entire left side of the Inkwell 3. And the entire left side in my list is just 3 bosses, so let's get started off with it. Now the first boss in this world is this, in the game's list. But in my list, to like speedrun and all that, I like to start with this boss, the pirate, Captain Brinybeard. Now let me just make sure I have the proper weapons for this. Okay, yeah. Alright. Wait, but hold on. Okay, let's equip the first super art. Okay, and we'll start. Okay. So, I personally recommend you buy the crack shot, of course, because it's literally what I'm using right now. And I really consider it really good because it's Chaser, but like a lot better. If you guys do not know what Chaser is somehow, it's just like this weapon, but like it's weaker, and you can get it in like the main game. However, this weapon you only can get in the DLC, which is like in other parts of the game you like I think need to pay extra for to like purchase or something. I don't really know how to describe it in like other consoles. I only know how to describe it in PC because I'm playing Cuphead on my PC right now, and like I know in Steam you need to buy the DLC. So I don't know if that's the same for like Xbox or PlayStation or the Switch or whatever, but yeah, you get what I mean. Alright. Okay. Now we're in the final phase. Wow, okay, that was quick. So in this in this phase, oh god. Okay. If you guys did not know, for people who played this game before, you could actually parry the energy beam. I know it sounds crazy, right? I just discovered it like a few days ago, or not a few days ago, like a few months ago, actually. And just like that, we have beaten the first boss of Inkwell 3. Well, not really, but like in my list. Alright. Now time to move on to the second boss. Okay. So, for the second boss, of course, as I always say in my list, we have a really popular one, actually. Well, not really, if you did not play this game, of course, but like, widely known, Calamariad. Now, this is actually a plain boss. And yeah, this boss also has a lot of health, which is going to be really annoying because we want to do this quick, but at the same time I do not want to because I want you to enjoy the video. But whatever, enough yapping, let's just do this boss. Okay. Okay. So the first phase is quite long. It's pretty much just a loop. As you can see, she just summons minions. And then like, oh god, okay. yeah, as you could probably see right now, nothing has changed so far. Oh, well. Oh, that was quick. Alright, the second phase. If you guys did not really notice, this was the phase where I made it on to. And yeah, I forgot to tell you about the stupid light ray or freeze ray that she has built in somehow. She gets electrocuted. Okay, so I have a tip for people who play on controller. Whenever Calamaria freezes you, just like move your control stick or movement stick around so fast, like just keep doing this, and then you're gonna eventually like get out really quickly. Like no spamming is needed. But for keyboard players, well, you're going to have to spam a lot. Also, if you guys did not know, you could stay right here to like avoid the ray she has, her freeze ray. Now, of course, it's really hard to time this. Or actually, not really. It's not really hard to time it, but like, also, like, if you do it, you might get hit from like the, oh god, from the things the eels shoot out. All right, and there, just like that, we are in the final phase right now. Okay. All right, there we go. Now let's just use a super art and stay up here so the freezer does not attack us. Oh well. Okay. Okay. Oh god. And there we go. We beat Calamaria. What? Why am I frozen? That's okay. There we go. Just like that, we are done from this boss. Wow. Okay. Now, for the, well, final boss in my list, for like this video at least, we are going to be doing Sally's stage play, which is this boss right here. Okay, let's just get into it, I guess. Alright, so this boss is about, well, this character's life, if you want me to spoil it to you, but I think there's like 4 phases. Yeah, 4 phases. Okay, let's just do this real quick. Okay. So, okay. Okay, and just like that, we are now on to the second phase. For the second phase, we now, like, have to suffer from babies throwing bottles at us. Why, I don't know, but of course we'll have to try to avoid it, and this attack, which I consider so annoying, because I always get cornered when it happens. Okay? This time I'm not cornered, that's good, okay. And wow, just like that we are now onto the third phase. Okay, so, you might be wondering what this meteor is for. Well, it's for this big monstrosity of a wave that we must jump over somehow. And how we have to parry like this pink star that is going to like give us a boost. Okay, well, that damage is not wanted. Okay, let's open this meteor. I think it's safe to use our super art now, I don't know. Yes, and just like that, we are on to the final phase, where she's dead for some reason. Okay, and finally her umbrella becomes 10 times more annoying, and just like that we... Wow, that was so fast. We have just beaten Sally's stage play really quickly. Alright. And just like that, you might be thinking, well, Fahad, aren't you meant to end the video now? Well, I do want to agree with you, but at the same time, I did kind of change my mind. And today, I think I'll do the entire Inkwell Isle 3. So what are we waiting for? I'll just get into it. Now, since we're done with those 3 bosses, let's go. Do I do the level or okay? No, later. Let's go do the first boss in the list. Now we have Rumor Honeybottoms. Alright, let's get into it. So this boss is also... The reason I skipped it was because I consider it really annoying. And I usually save it for later, after like doing those 3 bosses. Okay. So now, as you could probably see, or as you may or may not see, or whatever, of course you're seeing this. We are now on, like, we're now jumping to platform to platform, and then trying to avoid attacks. Okay. What am I doing? Okay. So in the second phase, or this phase, she could spawn in the middle, or the left, or the right. In the middle, she summons attacks bullets that we must dodge. And when she stands in the left or right, well, I was already in the final. Okay, and just like that, we are on to the final phase, where she, for some reason, becomes a plane and starts attacking us, obviously. Now, you might be thinking, well, the corner is your comfort zone. Well, not really, because she's going to do this attack every once in a while. And yes, just like that, we are done. Amazing, yay. Okay. Now that was this boss done. Okay. For the next boss, we actually have like a neighbor. Someone almost like a neighbor. As you can see, it's closed, but as you can see here, this house, it looks like a boss, of course. So how do we get there? Well, thank you for asking. Really easy. Just go this way. Or never mind. Wait, we can't really go there. Well, let's go all the way from the left where we started. To like skip all the way. Okay. And there we go. Right here is the second boss on Cuphead's list, or the game's list. Here, this list. Actually, no, wait, not really. But this guy, Werner Vernman. I know, I sound like I literally said random gibberish, but I think that's how you pronounce his name. Alright. So this boss is like, the boss that I like to call Tom and Jerry, because I just spoiled it to you. I don't know why I keep spoiling things, but as you can see, there was a cat up there, and you guys already know what's gonna happen. Oh, apparently for the final phase, we might get a new challenger, a cat who's going to start attacking us. Yes, that is correct. So instead of this mouse always attacking us, a rat, in the third phase we are going to get a cat attacking us. So right now we are on to the second phase. Okay. And just like that, come on. Third phase. Or final phase, sorry. Yes, now we are in the final phase, where Jerry gets eaten by Tom violently, and then there we go. Yeah. Now will probably be a really great time to use our super art. Okay. Oh god. Okay. And then Tom somehow gets the soul of Jerry and starts summoning ghosts. While in reality, Tom did not exist. I know I sound like I do not make any sense, but from what you can see, you know what I mean. Alright. Now on to the next boss. Okay. Let's get into it, I guess. So wait, before the final boss, no. Before the other boss, let's check how much bosses we did so far. And wow, just like that, we only have 2 bosses remaining. That's amazing. But again, before that, let's quickly do the 3rd mausoleum, because why not? Okay. And just like always, we need to parry the ghosts. Remember in World 2, or Inkwell 2, how I said that there was going to be a new ghost instead of just the normal one and the grandpa? I know, like the ghost that I like to call the little sister. Yes. Now this monstrosity of a ghost is the new guy for Mausoleum 3. Oh god, I almost lost it there. Okay. Okay. And there he is again. Okay. Okay. Now, I think only this will remain. And this ghost. Oh god. Why is there 2 of them? Okay. Wow. That was like a solid 6 parry, bro. 6 or 8 parries. I don't know. But that was just one good combo. Not going to lie. Oh my god, you saved me. Hey, now I'll grant you the 3rd super art. So, of course, since you guys want to see it, I will equip the 3rd super art. And let's just go to the other boss, which is actually the last one that is closing the path to the final world. As you can see, try your luck. Now try your luck. What do you get from this piece of information? The casino where King Dice and the devil is. So now you might be saying, wow, we are super close. Yes, we are. Let's do this boss, the Phantom Express, and then the final boss in my list, Inkwell 3, and then yeah. So first we have the cool kid in the back. This ghost. The ghost, yeah, I think. I don't know what he's called. If you want to know, go check the Cuphead wiki. And then, I don't know, you'll somehow know. You'll find a way to know. Oh god, I just messed up there. So our goal is to, of course, defeat him, but keep the, like, the rail or train as far as we can from him, because if we do, we are going to take loads of damage. Now we could move it in the middle. Okay, for the 2nd phase, we have a skeleton where we can damage his head to, like, defeat him. Now you might be saying, well, you're cooked, you're in the wrong path. Well, there's actually a little gap where we can stand. So we can literally do this entire phase without moving. And yeah, there it was, just like that. Okay. For the 3rd phase is where I want to, like, hurry up a bit. For the 3rd phase, my tip is to, oh god, why? I did not ask for this. Let's keep damaging them at this point. Let's just stay all the way here. Oh. And yeah. Okay, we are back into the 3rd phase. I almost took damage there, wow. Okay. We now could use the crack shot to make this phase easier. Okay. We have to also watch out for the ghosts coming at us. because they are really annoying. Okay. And just like that, final phase, where we face the train himself somehow. And just like that, he turns into a horse, starts running at us, where we need to like parry, like a handle open, so that he could like so that we could damage him. And this is the third super art. Wow, I know, so cool. Oh my god. And just wow, yeah. Okay, we are now back into the final phase. I decided to equip the first super art because I thought it was a bit easier for this boss. Okay, let's open the thing, damage him. It's probably easier to use a crack shot. I'm probably mistaking it. Okay. Come on. And just like that, we have beaten a train and its passengers. Alright. Now for the final boss in my list for Inkwell 3. And this boss, you guys have no idea who is left in the list. Oh, if you like, guys, I'm not even joking. This boss is not someone who you want to mess with. If you guys don't know, I'll literally tell you right now. This boss, when I first played this game and did the boss on regular mode and played this boss for the first time ever, it was a nightmare. I will never ever forget. But now, since I know how to beat this boss, I'll at least try to beat him first try. Now, ever since after I beated him, now beating him, like when I played this game, before I even like start recording it, or before I even start playing this game to this channel, it was a nightmare. It was so hard. Like it took me almost an entire day to beat this boss. I'm not even joking. Like almost 12 hours just to beat a stupid boss in Cuphead. And now, since I finally know the secret to this boss, I'm going to expose it to you guys, so that when you try this game, you don't suffer like how I do. Now, for the second phase, I'd recommend you use your nuke super art to skip the second phase. And for the final phase, this monstrosity. Now I know you're like, well, I'm cooked. I'm not like that good. I just started the game. How am I meant to dodge this much? Well, let me introduce you to the up-down method. As you can see, I'm doing it right now. Just move up and down, like just like press it. Don't move like this, because if you do, you can't take damage. And if any parryable projectiles in this game, it's called the range attack. In this game, it's called projectiles. If any projectiles come to you, just parry them. Any parryable ones. And then just continue to do the up-down method until your super art is charged. So you could what? You might be asking? So you could use your nuke super art at him. And just like that, we beat him first try. Wow. He was the easiest to complete. Now you might be thinking, well, if he's the hardest boss, in your opinion, or almost, if you guys did not know, in lots of people's opinions, how did you beat it first try? Well, and got like an A+ rank on it. Well, I'm glad you asked, because I've actually practiced this boss so many times until I knew how to master it. Dr. Cal's robot. That is the boss name. And now with all that done, just like that, we now can finally move on to the casino. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed the video, please hit like if you liked it. Also hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys again soon. Thanks for watching, and of course, goodbye.